Welcome students to ENC 1102. For your final project, you will do what's known as an author research guide. I have posted the guide in D2L in next week's folder, but I will open that folder now so that you will have access to the materials there. Make sure to read this author research guide assignment carefully. I will go over it briefly right now so that it's clear exactly what I'm looking for in this assignment. You have been reading in this course several authors. They have written short stories, they have written poems. What I want you to do is to choose an author. It should be an author that you want to know more about. And that's the whole point of the author research guide, is for you to examine more in depth an author that you have enjoyed reading and provide a research guide on this author. The way it's going to be organized is not in a traditional research paper. However, it does involve research in order to complete this assignment. The study guide will include the following components: a cover page, and this should include your name, the date, the class, the professor's name, and also the author's name. Then the guide itself will have 3 sections. Section 1 focuses on the author. Follow the outline that I have provided for you in order to complete this assignment. Section 1 has A, a short biography of the author, B, the influences on that author, C, some of the common themes that the author has presented in his works, and D, his works, his or her works, which would list the most important and well-known. Section 2 is a representative work. Here you would choose one story, or if you choose a poet, then choose 3 poems from that poet that we have not read in class. So remember, if you're selecting someone that has written a short story that you have read this semester, you're going to look at one story. You're going to analyze one story. If it's a poet, then you're going to analyze 3 poems. And for this section, I want you to look at that story or those poems more in depth. Similar to what you have done in your journal responses, where you have gone more in depth into a particular story or poem, you will do the same here, except that it should be a story or poems that we have not read in class. So for that, you might have to do some research. Make sure you include, for that representative work, A, a plot summary, B, characters, summaries for each, brief summaries, C, elements. Discuss 4 elements with direct references from the work. These are the elements of fiction or the elements of poetry that you have looked at. D, themes. Discuss each theme with direct references from the work. So whatever theme or themes that the work deals with, you need to discuss that. And E, cultural and historical context of the particular story or poems. In section 3, it involves the sources, meaning what sources outside of the work have you used in order to complete this assignment. This is what's known as a works cited page, which should be in MLA format. The total for this section 1, 2, and 3 will be 100 points, or 20% of your final course grade. There is an extra credit section where you can create a PowerPoint or a Prezi presentation that introduces the author in a multimedia format. If you want to do this, feel free to do so. Let me just give you some general guidelines as far as completing the study guide. No Wikipedia articles should be used as sources. Refrain from general internet sources. If you are doing a Google search, make sure these are academic sources that you're looking up. If you do have access to the Broward Library databases, that is a way to get academic sources. And make sure that you avoid plagiarism by citing all your sources. The folder that will include everything about the study guide will deal with MLA formatting, avoiding plagiarism, and a sample author research guide from a previous semester done by a student. If you have any questions concerning the research guide, make sure that you ask me or your tutor for assistance. This particular guide will be due June 22nd, Saturday, 11 p.m. Ecuador time, or 12 midnight U.S. time. So make sure you plan accordingly as you proceed with this assignment. I wish you the best for this assignment. I look forward to looking at and examining your author research guides. I hope you enjoy this project. It is the end project for the term, and it really calls into all your skills that you have learned so far. In particular, your skills on interpreting literature. Thank you.